Hey you guys, it's Sierra Sheree, and today I wanted to come to you guys with a new video. As you guys know, I've been trying to change the direction of my channel, and lately I've really been wanting to do more inspiring, motivational type videos. So today, that's what I want to give you guys. I just came back from Miami a few days ago, and I didn't film any videos last week because I planned on having a slay all summer series where I give you guys different videos on how to slay all summer and on how to do it on a budget, because y'all already know I ball on a budget. So I have a Miami lookbook coming up because I got a lot of compliments on the things that I wore in Miami, and little do you guys know, I really didn't spend much on my outfits at all. Like $30 a piece. Like my dress, like one of my favorite dresses that I wore out there in Miami, that dress was probably like $15. But I got so many compliments on these outfits. If you know how to accessorize, do your hair and makeup, you can make a $10 dress look like $1,000,000. So that's what I want to show you guys. So I can't wait to show you guys the lookbooks, things that I wore in Miami and where I got them from. But enough of that. Today's video, I want to do something real short and sweet but motivational, because I just feel like that's something that I rarely see on YouTube. I don't really see too many people doing inspirational videos talking about things that people really go through and things that are really important and valuable. So I just feel like I can do makeup, I can do lookbooks, but what really matters to me is motivating people and inspiring people. I aspire to inspire. So I just want to tell you guys, first of all, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I appreciate you guys, everybody that's been sticking with me, everybody that started watching my videos lately. Thank you, because that's who I do it for. I do it for you guys. Alright, so let's get into this video. What's the one thing that you can lose and you can never find again? Time. And I feel like so many people take time for granted. Right now, I'm 23 years old. I turned 24 in 2 days. And I really feel like it's so much that I can do with my time. A lot of people think that I've done so much and I've accomplished so much. Like lately, I ran into this girl and we were just talking. She has her own business as well. And she was just like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad, you know, that everything is falling into place to you. I watch your videos and you've done so much. Like, you doing it, girl. You're doing so much. Like, I'm so proud of you. And I was just so shocked, because I feel like I beat myself up so much because I know what I'm capable of. And I feel like I haven't lived to my full potential. I feel like I don't do enough, to be honest with you. I feel like I have so much time and I don't use it to my advantage. And it's so crazy, you know, although I was happy to hear that, because I'm like, wow, she thinks that? Like, I really don't do as much as I could. But I just feel like sometimes we're our own biggest critics. And I'm definitely my own biggest critic, because I can watch a video from start to finish, a YouTube video that I'm editing about 20 times, and I can still find something wrong every time I edit it, because I want it to be perfect. And it's just life. But back to time, I just feel like people don't really use their time wisely. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes we think of time like something that we're obligated to have, something that's given to us. We look at time like it's something that's guaranteed, and we don't really understand how much of a gift it is to have time, because some people aren't as fortunate. I've had people in my life pass away, and a lot of times it's unexpectedly. You know, sometimes they may be sick, but a lot of times it's unexpectedly. I had a friend, he didn't even get to make it to 21, and he got killed. And it just goes to show that your time is so valuable, because you never know when it's going to be your time to go. So right now, while you still can, while you're able, you can walk, you can talk, you can move, you can do things with your hands, you can communicate with people, you can achieve your goals. There's no reason why you should be doing the same thing that you were doing the year before or years before where you are right now. Some people may be complacent, some people may be happy and content where they are, but it's a lot of people out there that want more out of life, but they just feel like, I just wish I had more time, I just wish I had this, I wish I had that. If you want something bad enough, you're gonna make time. If you want it, you make time for what you want to make time for. It's 24 hours in a day. 24. You know what, matter of fact, let's break this down. You have 24 hours in a day. You have 7 days a week, which means that in that 1 week, you have 168 hours. And sometimes people feel like, I work all day, I work full time. I work 40 hours a week. 40 hours out of that 168 is 128, which means that you have 128 hours after you work a full-time job still left in your week. All right, 128, you gotta sleep, right? Let's say you get the full 8 hours of sleep every day. 8 hours each day for a week. So if you subtract 56 from 128, you're stuck with 72. So you have 72 hours in a week. And I'm gonna round that down. We're gonna take 2 hours off just for miscellaneous. Let's say you wanted to watch your favorite TV shows. You like Power, that's 1 hour. You like Love and Hip Hop, that's another hour. So that's 2 hours out of your week because every week your shows come on, right? All right, so that's 70 hours, which means that you have 70 hours still left over to focus on your goals. So what are you doing? So what are you doing with your time? I'm just trying to understand, because people always make it seem like you don't have time, you don't have time. No, you have time. What you utilizing your time to do is counterproductive. You know, I'm gonna be real. I'm guilty of it sometimes. So my advice to you guys is you never know when your time is going to be to go. So while you're here, you better make your mark, because nothing in life is just promised to you. First of all, you gotta earn it. You gotta go out for what you want. The early bird gets the worm. I know you guys have heard that saying. Sometimes you have to wake up earlier, rise and shine to get what you want. You're not gonna get it sleeping in until 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've all been there before, but you have to wake up and go for what's yours. You have to grind and go for the life that you want. You can't say, I really wish that I can be this, or I really want to do that, or I want to start this business, but you're sleeping in bed all day. Beyonce has the same 24 hours in a day that you have. So what are you doing with yours? In order to get what you want, you have to work for it. And I know what you guys are probably thinking. Some people get it easy. Some people, they don't have to work for it. They know somebody and they got it. Okay, some people do get an advantage. Some people do get the easy way in the door, but that's not for everybody. And most likely, if you're like me, it's not for you. You didn't get it the easy way, which means you have to work for it. You're not getting it the easy way. If you want something, go for it. If you want to move, pack up and move. If you want to be something, you study your ass off and figure out how the other greats, the other people that have done it, did it. And you learn how to do it better. You learn your niche. You learn what separates you from everybody else that's trying to do the same thing that you want to do, or that's done the same thing that you want to do. You want to open up a store. You can do that. What's stopping you? You're always going to get in your own way. You're always going to get in your own way until you realize that you can do it. You're going to always say, I don't have enough money. Right now is not the right time. It's never going to be the right time. Ever. It's always something that's going to come up. When I planned on moving to California, you know what the crazy thing is? The more money I save, the more it seemed like something always happened to try to take more money from me. I ended up getting a ticket from an officer for disobeying an officer. I ended up having to pay about $300 to get mechanical work done on my car. I had to pay on certain things. Things will always come at you, but you have to know that regardless, what you want to do is your main priority. So you got to go for it. You can't let little things stop you. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes it can be discouraging, but you got to keep pushing forward and you can't let it stop you. You got to keep going, because you're capable of doing anything that you think of, you can do. If God gives you that gift to even think of it, it's possible. You want to write a book? Do it. Start now. What are you waiting on? You got 70 hours. What you doing with it? What are you doing with it? I'm going to leave y'all on that note. But all I want to say is, Go for your goals now, because you never want to wonder, what if? What if I would have did that? What if I would have went for that goal? What if I would have? You don't want to wonder what if. So, do it now. You have time. You have time. Just utilize it. That's all I have to say for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that video. Just remember, the one thing that you lose that you will never, ever be able to get back is your time. Deuces.